The matrix that has been constructed, that we're living in, is a real reality. Like, I'm not saying this is fake. Like, this is full on real. Like, we are here living in it. Like, it is a version of a reality. The thing is that it is more of an illusion reality, okay? It's a reality full of illusions. It's a reality that's trying to knock you off track, trying to pull you into it and like forget about the other things, like yourself, your truth. Like, every reality is a reality that you can become sucked into. There's so many realities that you can enter, tap into, that you can become sucked into. There's so many realities, an endless amount of realities. And the Matrix is one of those realities. And the Matrix specifically is a reality that has been designed to pull you away from yourself, to put all of that energy that you have into external things beyond yourself that aren't connecting you deeper with yourself, that are actually pulling you further away from yourself. It honestly actually kind of really reminds me of, it was one of those movies, I think it was The Lightning Thief, that movie in like where they go to Vegas and they go to that hotel and eat the lotus flowers and then like forget about everything and just like want to stay there forever. That's kind of like what the Matrix reminds me of. Like, it's similar to that, where it's just trying to suck you into it and just into a place, a mindset, a life that is very surface level and that is taking you away from yourself, very far away from yourself. The Matrix has done a very well job at tricking you into thinking that like the things that people like me are saying is like crazy. And that right there, like just that alone is such a like very good representation and description of like the Matrix. Like very short, sweet. Hello. So I was just journaling. I still am journaling. And I felt called to share this. Here I am, sharing this. So, listen. Let me just read you what I wrote. And then we'll bounce off of that. Okay. I also remembered a dream last night that felt like I was kind of in control and felt like a simulation. And the deeper I kept going through it, I was letting go slowly of the fact that it was just a simulated whole other world / space. The more closed my mind became, the more the facts drifted away. And that's exactly how it is in the Matrix here. All the distractions pull your attention and focus towards them. Farther and farther away, you eventually drift away from yourself, your truth, your exploration, your purpose. Entangled in the simulation you believe is the one, only real reality. So, yes, that was a nice dream that I had, that I'm so grateful that I had to just bring me more perspectives, more understanding on this world that we're living in, this matrix that we're living in, because it's so beautiful, so crazy. Just like everything else, it has its yin and yang, it has its good and bad. I get asked, what is the matrix? What are you talking about? What is the matrix? Like, are you good? Yes, I am great. This is what the matrix is. It is this controlled environment, reality, that is honestly literally like, it's a challenge. It's like another challenge that you'll meet, that you'll face, to evolve to a higher level in your consciousness, in your soul, your spiritual journey. Because when you land here on earth and are born into this matrix, you now have the challenge of waking up from this matrix. Because just like my dream, I first entered into that little simulation world space knowing that this wasn't, like, I could see the walls, you know, like it was kind of like a maze. Like I was looking at it from a bird's eye view and I could see all the different walls, all the different rooms with all the different things inside of the rooms, right? And then when I entered and walked through the front door, I now had a new perspective. I wasn't looking at it from a bird's eye view. I was looking at it from more like a direct on view. What would that be called? Like a first person view? So now I'm having a different perspective of this reality, right? And I'm entering through the doors, and now I'm diving even deeper into this reality because I am entering through the front door and I'm going into this maze / reality. And I'm gonna go explore. So I'm walking. I also had a guide, like someone was there. It was kind of like I was taking a house tour, you know, like that's exactly what was happening. So I had a guide who was like showing me around, showing me all the little different things inside each room. I was eating some sort of breakfast pancake things, delicious. And that's what really got me, because that's like when I was noticing a significant, more closed off mind that I was having to like the facts that like this was like just like a simulated reality that I was living in. Because I was just eating, and so it was like a different experience, a more in-depth experience, a sensory experience that I was experiencing that was very enjoyable because like the food tasted good, the pancakes, and so I was really into it. I was really enjoying it, and that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is great. I'm loving this. And like I just ended up just starting to mold into the belief that like this was like a straight up, this was a real world, like this is a real space. Like this wasn't a simulated thing. And like that's another big thing, is that like it's real. Like the simulated reality is also a full-on real reality. As just like this, the matrix that has been constructed that we're living in is a real reality. Like I'm not saying this is fake. Like this is full on real. Like we are here living in it. Like it is a version of a reality. The thing is that it is more of an illusion reality. Okay? It's a reality full of illusions. It's a reality that's trying to knock you off track, trying to pull you into it and like forget about the other things, like yourself, your truth. Like we are literally spiritual beings living a human experience right now, like making you forget all of that, forget that we're multi-dimensional beings. We can literally travel to multiple dimensions, any dimensions, because we are multi-dimensional. Like we are not just only able to be here on earth, be stuck on earth and not be able to travel anywhere else, because no, that's not what it is. But that's like a part of the matrix reality, the illusion that is like at the core of this reality that has been created. Like that's the foundation and the intention of this reality, to get you distracted, to get you sucked up into this reality so much, into all these illusions and distractions, so that you're forgetting all of these other things, and so that you are spending all of your time, your energy, your focus into all of these illusions and distractions, instead of spending all of your time, energy, and focus on remembering, connecting, evolving, okay? So that is a little bit about what the Matrix is, what the intention of the Matrix is, and how very real the Matrix is. The Matrix, again, is not fake. Like, it's very much real. Like, we are here, we are living in it. There are so many people fooled by the Matrix. So many people that have been sucked into the Matrix that now believe that this reality that they were born into is like the one, the only reality that there is. Like, that's like the Matrix is trying to close your mind so much to where you literally think that like this reality is the only reality that there is. Like, that there aren't an endless number of realities. Like, this reality that we're in, like the Matrix reality that has been created on Earth, is not the only reality here on Earth. No, there is not. Once you break out of that Matrix, you're like, oh my gosh, like, yes, it's here, but like the whole Earth, there's a lot of space on this little planet, okay? Like, in the Matrix is only like a portion of it, and there's so many other realities and dimensions that have been anchored here on Earth that you can go and explore. So the Matrix isn't fake. It isn't non-existent. I feel like when people say that the Matrix is fake, they're giving a very broad view of how they're viewing it. Because like, I feel like when people say like, oh, this Matrix isn't even real, this Matrix is fake, like we're living in a fake reality, I think what they're saying is that this reality is simulated, is created by other beings with the intention to distract you, to fill you with illusions and false ideas. So that's why I think when they say it's fake, like, it's like, oh, like, none of this stuff really matters. None of this stuff is like the truth. It's all fake. It's all an illusion. I think that's what people are getting at and explaining it in a very broad way that doesn't make sense to somebody that is still very much entangled and present in the Matrix world, that hasn't really seen beyond it yet. But honestly, like, when you shift your perspective to looking at it like, wow, this is such an awesome, dope challenge that I literally get to like go through and like free myself of, like, just understand this whole reality that's been created and constructed, and understand the intention behind it, and then see everything that has been put in place to like make that intention a reality. It's really cool. Really, 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 really cool. 'Cause like, you gotta be able to figure out that you're being tricked. You gotta be able to figure out that you are trying to be made to believe something that is so closed-minded, and believing that like it's like a truth, that it's like the real truth to life, to existence. You got to be able to figure out that you're living in an illusion, that you're living in a matrix. Like, you've got to be able to break through the challenge, you know? Just like any challenge that you face, like let's say we're playing a video game, like to unlock the next level, like you literally, like this is just a test. This is just another challenge that is here to evolve us, to help us grow. And it is amazing and it is dope. So I don't think that you should go throughout your life now when you wake up and you start understanding all of this. I don't think you should go throughout your life and just hate on this reality, hate on the matrix and other people that are still entangled in the matrix, that don't understand. Like literally they just don't understand yet. And that's why the people that do understand, we really have to break this down so very well, so simply, to help the other people understand. It's all just so beautiful. It is all so beautiful. I love it so much. I just love looking at everything and just seeing the dark and the light all like entangled as one, and just see the beauty in that. It's just so beautiful because there's always darkness and light everywhere, like side by side. Like that's always like a thing everywhere. So it's just so beautiful to see the harmony because they really, dark and light really create such a harmony when they are together. Because let's break this down. If you're living in just in only light, happiness, joy, you know, all things light, good, happy, and you don't ever experience any of the darkness, you're not understanding the other side of the spectrum. Like you're just only here and you've never experienced anything else. So when you do get hit with like the other end of the spectrum, it starts to balance you and give you more appreciation for the light, give you more appreciation for the dark, because the dark is literally just like all the hard times and the struggles and the challenges that you go through life. And then, as you might have noticed, whenever you do get through those hard times, those struggles and those challenges, you become even better. So the darkness that you face is literally just hurdles that advance you once you jump over that hurdle successfully. And then that brings you appreciation for each. So when you're experiencing the dark, you get appreciation for the light. When you're experiencing the light, you get appreciation for the dark. Because do you just want to live life like all joy, all happy, like there's no challenges, no anything to like give you more perspective, to give you more understanding, to advance you? So yeah, yin and yang, dark and light, matrix, the truth, your soul. Lit chats. Thanks for chatting with me. Love you. Till the next one.